A zoo is a place to relax, rest, and get to know something new for all the members of the family. And I'm sure one day you'll be there soon. But remember that a zoo is not always the place for a good time. Hi everyone, Bubble here, and these are the 10 most shocking moments at the zoo. Let's go! In April 2016, a male chimpanzee has decided to walk out of his cage in Sendia, Japan. The primates are usually fond of such walking, but this time the escape might lead to a sad ending because the chimpanzees ended up hanging out on the power lines. The chimpanzees messing around threatened the animal itself as well as the people, as they might have been without power. Only thanks to a tranquilizing dart, this story had an happy ending. Being drunk, you usually do a lot of silly things, and one of them might be going to the zoo. And the worst of them is to try to attempt to see the bear closer in the outdoor enclosure. The drunken person didn't have the best coordination, so it was easy for him to fall down. This happened to an American man who found himself within the clutches of a grizzly's paws. The animal didn't think for a long time and started to taste the guy. The guards were quick to save the man, putting the bear to sleep. Sometimes alcohol leads to crazy actions, and Daniel is a bright example of this, as he climbed straight into the lion's enclosure. This deed seemed like it might be the end of him, but he was lucky, and the lions didn't even try to eat the man, probably because he reeked so much of alcohol that even fierce predators were squeamish to eat him. Even the most peaceful animals may be dangerous enough. These monkeys from the Brazilian zoo are a vivid example of that. A drunken man was so amazed by the animals that he jumped into the water to swim and to touch the primates. He made the biggest mistake, which he didn't account for. The monkeys have sharp teeth, and they're usually hostile to strangers. The fact that the man was in the water didn't stop the monkeys, and they bit him heavily. Many animals are dangerous, but the most dangerous one in the zoo is a man. The tiger Melanie had a rare illness. When its body couldn't digest the food, it quickly lost its weight and looked like a skeleton. All this happened because the tiger was in a closed space in one of the biggest Indonesian zoos. This case drew a careful attention of the regulatory authorities. They found out that animals die from this illness caused by the conditions of living in the zoo. The family of rhinoceroses have decided to escape from the Israeli zoo, probably to show their protest against the bad conditions. They definitely succeeded because such huge and strong animals could only be stopped by a tank if you're lucky. A lack of fencing near the enclosures every once in a while is a problem for sober but quite enthusiastic persons. This girl from Germany ended up in the water with the strongest polar bears that could easily tear anyone apart. The bears were very interested in what was happening. The girl was trying to get out of the water, damaging the zoo itself. Her being overweight was the reason of damaging the life buoy at first, and then strong men were not even able to pull her plump body out of the water. Until the year 2000, pandas have never bred in captivity. Even now, the appearing of newborn babies is very rare. Panda Ir Shun from Toronto Zoo became a sensation in October 2015 after giving birth to twins. The birth of one of them was caught on camera. Pulling the enormous elephant out of a narrow ditch is a very difficult task. The American specialists coped with that problem. The release of the animal might be called a rescue, but we can't do that because of the electricity cable preventing this second elephant from running away. This cable was too high, and the saved animal grabbed it accidentally and nearly was killed. Fortunately, at the end of the day, the elephant was well. In 2014, in an English zoo, a boy fell into a ditch with wild primates due to his parents' carelessness. Everyone held their breath while they were afraid of what the animals would do. Nobody was ready for what they saw the gorillas do. It didn't attack the boy, and even started to protect him from his enclosure mates. The gorilla tried to make the boy come around, and when the poor boy opened his eyes, the animal went away, having understood that the boy was well. Bubble was here with you. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends, and like it. See you all later.